Sam says, is there a link between mitochondrial damage or dysfunction and CFS?
Yes.
Or an association?
There you are, that's an easy answer.
Yeah.
Yes, if we head back, I've got a slide somewhere looking about all of the different things that have already been demonstrated. Hold on. Where are we? It's one of these ones. There we go, the fatiguing component. Now, there is very clear evidence that you have increased in reactive oxygen species. So that's part of the defense mechanism that our body produces when you're sick, that are generated by the mitochondria of people with ME. And that is one of the key triggers of inflammation. And this is basically one of the ways that our body protects itself from any infection. Actually, this is coming back to the basics. Your body protects itself from any infection, knowing that these infections mutate and therefore specific things are difficult, by flooding your body with toxins and then giving your body the appropriate antitoxin to healthy cells and allow the unhealthy cells to be killed off by these toxins you produce. You produce reactive oxygen species in the mitochondria. They're the toxins, they're poison, and then you give the antidote to healthy cells. Now, this was the perfect example of this was COVID. COVID broke that pathway completely. It allowed our body to flood itself with toxins, but broke the system of giving antitoxins, and that caused a very specific mitochondrial dysfunction. But with the knowledge we've gained from that, we're starting to see more and more patients with ME have got the similar sort of mitochondrial dysfunction as we've been very accurately diagnosed in Long Covid. Even pre-COVID, there was a awareness that in exercise testing, if you put somebody on a treadmill and you do exercise testing, and I use exercise in the loosest possible sense of the word, the most common exercise they used was just a dynamometer, the grip strength meter. And what we would see is people with ME would move to anaerobic metabolism a good 30 or 40% earlier than people without ME. Now, they could achieve the same power, same grip, but they'd moved to anaerobic metabolism much earlier, suggesting the mitochondria were not able to keep up with the demands.
Yeah.
If you then got to do the same dynamometer grip strengths the following day, they would move even earlier. So their mitochondria hadn't recovered in the same time period that the people without ME had. So it wasn't a grip strength issue. They have the same strength. It's just the fatigability was there. And we believe that's due to mitochondrial dysfunction. Now, again, this is a non-specific test. The problem is there are lots of other diseases that cause mitochondrial dysfunction. And frailty that we see in the more mature adult is associated with it. People with diabetes have not as severe, but a similar sort of mitochondrial dysfunction that we see in ME. And there's many other diseases that have a similar process. So that gives us a very non-specific thing to be looking at. Not good enough for a diagnostic test, but definitely good enough for us to be looking at potential anti-inflammatory treatment pathways.
Right.